We are up.
Yeah, hello. We're coming back like after about almost a month of playings, but we have the crew back after um, for session 16. Diedrich kind of had some plans with his family, so he wasn't able to join us tonight. But I'm sure he'll probably be able to play next week. We have the crew back, but after I'm guessing, I'm hoping everyone here had a good 4th of July stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Had to work, but it was good otherwise.
Yeah, my stuff was pretty boring. Like I can't really do anything at all.
Not boring.
I mean, I watched people go to the final. What? Can you hear us?
Your quality in general went really bad. All of a sudden.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah. I don't know.
Everybody
Yeah,
Hello?
everybody just kind of cut out.
Huh?
Yeah. Okay.
You want to try restarting the call?
No, it's good now. It just was a little hiccup.
Okay. I'm afraid what will happen if we restart the call on my end.
You will not be able to join us.
I will never be able to join you guys again until I restart like 4 times.
Okay.
It's my turn for technical difficulties.
Yeah, I think it's kind of a tradition for like one of us to have technical difficulties. In the past few have been my fault, but I feel like at least everyone has been a reason for a delay of some sort. Okay. Pretty much in the last episode, the party made arrangements with the commander of Car of the Buffet to seek out and kill a possible defector named Pablo. Like he had.
Hey, Ron, can you turn down the music in Roll20? Sorry, I can barely hear you.
So I didn't realize it was so loud. Okay, is that too loud?
No, you're good.
Okay.
They were pretty much Pavo took over this fort with false orders from the commander that they talked to, and under like a few minutes of discussion, the party finally agreed to help this person and find out what was going on with the fort. And they had to go through the woods, and it was just kind of weird because it's weird. All them pretty.
Cut out.
Hello?
Hello?
Am I cutting out still?
Oh, okay. Now it caught up.
Am I just cutting out every few minutes, or is it just...
It was like I could get every other word, but...
Okay, and pretty much they got up to...
Yeah, you're cutting
Yeah,
out,
I
Ron.
didn't get any of that.
Yeah. Yeah, we can't understand what you're saying.
Give me a second. It's weird because it's just happening now. Okay, how's it now?
We're good.
Okay.
Yeah, as long it's like it knows when you're trying to say something important.
I had a expense like a boom mic on my thing, and I guess there's something wrong with it. But I thought it was fine earlier for some reason. But excuse me. And immediately when they got up to this Jeep, they just saw something extremely odd with it, like the humans that they expected to be wearing the Morphine tabard were replaced with hobgoblins. And I mean, they're still wearing the tabards of the people that they were sent to do the quest for, but I mean, it wasn't what was expected. And eventually they stormed the keep, and they found out that Villian slowly raised an army right behind them after meeting up at the courtyard. And I mean, this was just something totally odd that the party just came up with, or this party just saw, because I mean, she's never raised, I don't think, undead anytime before, and she's been kind of more on the healing side of, from what they saw for Lillian. So it was just kind of an odd occurrence. Okay. And right now, like after they stormed the keep, they ended up killing like about half dozen hobgoblins, and I mean all of them pretty much lay dead. And I mean Villian and the rest of the crew, with I think 4 of their skeletons, are in the circular room. I mean, there's 4 exits, one in each direction, and 4 marble bust statues on standing like a pedestal in the like spaced evenly around the floor. And it appears off like the features of the faces have been kind of just chiseled off, like it's just almost unrecognizable. But you kind of notice that they're wearing some of the same like armaments and same decorations that Rufane were wearing. The door to the south is reinforced with steel bands, and the east and the west seem like just ordinary wooden doors. And to the north, there's this big open archway that leads into a larger room, climbing into a second floor. What do you guys do?
I pick up the pieces of my axe and toss them into my sack. Like, I've got to fix this when we get back.
All right, you broke that, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I completely forgot everything that happened.
I'm going to go to, you said the 4 exit. I'm going to the door directly in front of me, up this way.
Okay, the north exit.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the Okay, but it's an open archway that leads up the stairs going up to the second floor. I mean, it kind of goes all the way around, so you don't really see what's up ahead, other than it just winds around.
Hey, Nex, you should take a skeleton with you. Take one of my skeletons so that, like...
Here, have a dead body!
So it can kind of, like, shield you in case there's stuff up there. Because didn't we see goblins up at the top, too?
Well, yes, we did, but I think we took care of them. But what the fuck do you have skeletons?
Thank you! Someone finally said it!
And, like, I mean, these are mostly skeletons, but there's still a little bit of flesh, like, on them. It's kind of almost like a morbid sight. Like, I'm sure they would stink pretty bad. And some of them are just wearing, like, tattered clothes of their past life. And you just kind of see the skeleton, like, walk up to you, just mangling, like, I mean, I'm guessing it wouldn't be stealthy at all. It would be bones on the bones. But, yeah, I mean, it would be possible.
Kind of creep into him, like, you sure these things are safe?
Yeah, they won't hurt you. I mean, don't make me mad, but they won't hurt you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll take one of the guys with me. Unless someone with, like,
One of the guys with me.
Unless someone with actual, like, flesh wants to come with me instead of that thing.
They still have flesh. I mean, some flesh.
That's not. That's pieces of flesh. That's not flesh.
What weapons do they have? I didn't write that down.
Spears.
Spears.
Yeah, they grabbed some spears, I think.
That was like the last thing I wrote, so
Yeah.
definitely spears.
Okay, so what happens? Like, I mean, right now everyone's in that main lobby. I mean, there's still some hobgoblins upstairs that Murd actually ended up seeing, but couldn't get to them. You killed all the hobgoblins on the bottom floor, but I mean, you don't see any of the ones that you saw on the upper floor.
I injured one of them, but the other 3 got away.
Correct.
But then I jumped down to join the group.
I'm gonna head up the stairs to the next level to finish laying waste to this place.
Okay. As you kind
I will
of.
follow behind.
Okay. So does everyone follow behind? Like.
I will follow behind.
So everyone kind of has like a conga line going up.
Yeah!
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha.
And then we have
Hear
the
the
skeletons
bones
bringing up the
creaking.
rear.
And then, yeah, skeletons bringing up the rear. Can they please be in an actual conga line?
I mean, pretty much. I mean, they kind of go up the stairs, and like you see, like pieces of like their broken like bones, kind of like breaking off as they kind of like lift up their legs as they kind of climb up the stairs. And I mean, they're still intact, but I mean, it's not very. I mean, it's loud, pretty freaking loud. And you guys gotta go up the winding staircase, and I mean, on the very top, like you see this like little like hallway with this sweetest, like very ceremonial, like full plate armor stand, just at attention near the base of the stone staircases that kind of lead upward. And beneath the staircases are 2 small alcoves that looked like served as an armory, but right now just serve just a whole bunch of just empty weapons racks. But it's just right now you just see that hallway and that ceremonial full blade armor.
Well, yeah, I think I could use that.
Detect magic.
Yeah. Can we get the resident wizards in on this?
I do detect magic. I can do that.
So can Nex, I think.
Okay,
Yep.
who does it exactly? Okay, hold on, I don't think there's a save, I think you just know that. Yeah, I mean you sense a strong sense of magic coming from that.
Magic. Oh, it's magic?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's magic. Be careful. It might be a trap.
I will hang back a little bit.
You have one of the
I think we should send
skeletons
Velian to get shocked again.
I
one of the skeletons to touch it.
I start to cast mage armor on myself. To
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so what do you do, Wal?
I have no idea what's going on. I've just been following everybody else.
Okay, they were pretty much, that keep that I was talking about earlier, you guys are inside it, like, and kind of going up the steps. I'm assuming that you're following along, and right now the group sees that full plate of armor, and, I mean, after Villian just detecting magic on it. And what would you do?
I'm actually going to attempt to, seize the armor.
Seize the armor? What do you mean, just grab onto it?
Try to grab the armor. I want to see what's up with it. I'm going to show it to everybody, pick up something of it.
Okay, you grab onto it, and, you kind of hear, it just feels like cold metal, beneath your hands.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Put it on. See if it does anything to you then.
Can you wear
Yeah.
that?
Oh, I mean, anyone can put it. Oh. Is that a bag of dice?
I mean,
Yes.
I just had to get it out of my bag. I haven't.
Okay. What reminded you that you needed it?
Okay, so
I look at Tom. I'm like,
Not Tom.
Pizza.
Ita.
Ita. Well, close
Right. Too
I'm
many
dead.
characters.
Ita.
Tom got turned to stone.
And I cut him in half. Ita, is that... Does it feel odd at all, or is there...
Feels kind of cold.
okay,
Hold on.
at this point,
Billion, can I see one of your corpses?
you see that
Oh, yes! Let's use a skeleton as a guinea pig.
armor was kind of on a stand with it,
Right out to a
and
corpse.
it kind of just moves forward towards you, and starts like what looks like it's gauntlets, actually pulls from his back and grabs this long ornate sword. And I mean, you were just up close to it, and there wasn't anyone in it, but now it just suddenly started moving in front of you guys.
It's haunted! Guys, it's haunted! What did you do, Valiant? You started all this crazy necromancy stuff.
Hey,
I'm gonna go hide behind. I'm gonna hide behind Nex.
it's probably not necromancy. It's probably some sort of enchantment on it, so that it.
Or, it's freaking haunted.
And at this point, it says, "Who trespasses on sacred ground?"
I knew it!
I told you it's an enchantment to protect the place. It's not.
Or it's a
haunted,
ghost.
It's not
Go ahead and move your guys.
We should probably
however-
let him finish, though.
Go ahead and move you guys however you are.
Right, yes. I'm hiding behind Nex, right? Yes.
Use me
I'm
as a
off
human
the
I'm
shield.
gonna have a crap moment.
Yeah!
Yeah, I don't think Law has
I mean-
a token.
What else would I do? Or half elven shield. Yeah, I think we forgot about Watts.
Oh god. Oh god.
Hold on, where are you, Wah?
I don't think we put a token for him.
Yeah, he's right there. So
Oh, never mind.
that's so. Okay, I gotta zoom up. And there's 80 skeletons. Okay, you see the figures where the armor is. So place you guys, however you guys would have been. I mean, Wah's right next to it, since he just touched it. And everyone else put wherever you would have been. I'm gonna shrink you down, Wah, just a little bit because you're.
Yeah, he's too big.
Okay. So is
I'm
there?
gonna, like, back from that armor the second I get a chance, so.
I know, but right now it's just you pretty much just awakened it after like grabbing onto it, and I mean it just spoke to you. So you would have the opportunity to flee back after this, but this is just kind of your initial.
This is
like,
sacred ground?
that's what the armor said.
Is this sacred ground? I'm actually saying that's the armor.
Who trespasses there?
I'm not trespassing. I don't know what this place is, but
So leave or die where you stand.
We just saved your
Wow, you
sacred
don't even
ground.
know us.
We just saved your sacred ground. You were under attack by hobgoblins. They had desanctified the sanity of this ground.
And you kind of look
Unless
around.
this ground was holy to the hobgoblins, in which case we didn't do it.
And you look around, and there's actually a hobgoblin. There's a few hobgoblin corpses around you, and there's actually a Methane corpse kind of up in the corner. And I mean, all of them have been kind of murdered or killed in like pretty gruesome ways.
Dear.
We
What's this thing
beseech
here?
you. We come in peace. We noticed that your temple was under attack, so we tried to stop them from desecrating your grounds. How may we be of assistance?
Everyone that made a statement, go ahead and do a diplomacy check. There wasn't any really outright bluffs, it was just plain talking.
Okay.
Nice.
Pretty nice.
You and the others are all the same. I warn you, for anyone who trespasses will suffer the same fate. And as you look close to it, like, I mean, you see that, I mean, it's very, very, like embellished armor, like you see a whole bunch of, I mean, it's golden rims, like you see a few, like, encrusted jewels kind of placed upon it. I mean, Dex is, you're a weaponsmith, and you kind of know, I mean, you don't know the exact value, but this could definitely be worth several thousand just by the looks of the jewelry on it.
Can I move forward and ask it, like, can I like, move forward and be like, this is sacred ground, right? Sacred to whom? Like, what deity?
Veracity.
Good question. Who?
Veracity.
Velocity.
Veracity.
Ferocity?
Oh, okay.
Dark Queen, Veracity.
Oh. Anyone whose title is the Dark Queen has got to be bad news.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with that deity.
I'm definitely not familiar with that deity.
For who do you serve, little one?
I serve Randobaris. He's a halfling god, so he's not too well known. He's a god of travel.
He's a weak, puny god. My queen would step upon this corpse if she had a chance. He is just a fraction of what our true queen can do.
What exactly does she
People tend to feel
do?
that way about him.
I tire of this, and at this point,
No,
like,
seriously. What exactly does your queen do?
she steps up to you next and like actually starts pulling out a sword. So everyone start rolling initiative.
Oh no.
Okie dokie. Yeah, so sweet.
I dropped.
Now I need to check my initiative, because what is my initiative? Okay.
Yeah, I forgot all my stats.
I dropped to my knees.
Oh
and,
yes.
I dropped to my knees and say, I praise the Dark Queen. Please have mercy upon our souls.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna not do that. I love how you got a natural 20 and you used that natural 20 to basically get in prime beheading position.
And then they get him.
Okay, 22, Villian, 18, I don't change you, Vara. You're 21.
So my skeletons have 6 as well. So let's see. Roll for all of the skeletons just as one roll.
Yeah, one big roll.
Okay. 22.
Nice.
My bloody skeletons that can't actually.
I rolled a 4. I'm doomed.
Yeah,
With the modifier.
I think the dice gods are not in your favor today.
Yeah.
Forgot where all the sub menus are. I'm trying to find the kernel to stuff. Just for a second.
This is how I died.
Oh no.
Good game.
Good game, everyone.
Wait, what's going on?
One second.
Boss said
Boss
this is
said
how
this
he
is how he
died.
died, and I was like, good game.
Okay,
Right.
Wall, what did you roll?
Who?
Wall.
A 4. He rolled a 4.
Okay, so next, what did you do?
I dropped to my knees and said, oh, what did I say? Oh, I dropped to my knees and I bowed to him and say, I serve the Dark Queen as well. Please let us pass in peace.
Okay, it's still coming forward, but, Natalie, your go. Right now, you're kind of on pretty close quarters. Like, Nex is in front of you, like,
Yeah.
on his knees, and you see this big, massive, like, armor piece, like, kind of, like, go forward. And, I mean, you guys are pretty much just right in the entrance of the, staircase doorway.
Okay, I'm gonna try and sneak around behind it.
There's 3 people in front of you. I mean, it's not really possible to sneak between people. You'd have to, like, pretty much crawl in between, like, underneath them or push.
Oh, there's not enough room? Okay.
I mean, you could maybe go around if you went upstairs, like, somewhere, like, around upstairs.
Oh yeah, I could go upstairs, I guess, ish. I don't. Nah, never mind. I'll draw my daggers and wait for the spellcaster people to know what to do.
So you delay your action until.
I delay my action. Yeah.
Okay, Villian, you're pretty much in the heat of battle. Like, you're right beside Nyx. You, Etsy, and Nyx are right in front of this big piece of armor. And
My skeletons technically go before me, but I'm gonna have them hang back for right now.
okay,
And then I got an 18.
oh, and you attack.
Farah would go before me.
You got an 18. Sorry.
Yeah, my skeleton's got a 22. That's confusing.
Okay, Vara, what do you do?
I look at the
Spellcaster's like, you guys do magic? What the hell are we supposed to do?
I don't
think my arrows would have much use against this thing.
But I
But I
Sorry,
still
what
do
do the skeletons? What do the skeletons do? Roll.
They waited, I think.
And then both roll.
Oh, they rolled like a 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Can I attempt to do, like, I don't know, like a knowledge arcana or knowledge religion check to figure out what this thing is and, like, stuff
One decides to do something useful here.
Anybody have a knowledge?
I mean,
I literally, everyone just, like, went silent, and then just all the audio rushed at me at once, so I didn't understand anything
Oh, sorry.
I just said.
Yeah, you could do some kind of knowledge check on it, but I mean, it would take like some in-depth looking at it, and I mean that might be a little difficult in the middle of a battle.
Okay, I can try.
Okay, go to
I
roll.
can make an attempt. Roll. I have a. So it would be either Arcana or Religion, right? I have a plus 12. Huh?
If you're, are you trying to do the religion aspect to it from what he was talking about, or are you actually trying to figure out like more the source of where this magic comes from?
I think I'm gonna try and figure out like where the magic is like coming from and what the creature actually kind of is.
Okay, so that would be a Arcana check.
Yeah.
So just go to roll for that.
Nice. Fish. Wow, a 12?
Yeah, I have a plus 12.
Wow.
Okay.
Keep forgetting that like some of our like modifiers are getting really, really high.
It's you notice that it's a dark blood magic that's going on here. It's a pretty upper level spell, like it's probably about fourth or fifth level, and I mean you know that this particular entity needs. I mean it has to stay close to whatever powers it. So it could the spellcaster could be somewhere in this area, or I mean you're guessing it's somewhere around this area, or around this keep. But
Alright, so I'm going to relay that to the group.
okay, Var, hold on. Etsy. Itza.
I know that this is gonna be like the death of me if I try to fight this thing.
But I sense a butt coming.
I am going to run my ass off at this point.
Like around, like
sorry, everybody. Running.
You had enough
time.
So you
play while running.
Okay, no, so you barge through the door and try to pummel through everyone that's through there. I mean, you could do that, but.
Oh yeah, we're all in your way.
I mean, it's like they're pretty much.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to say run for your life.
They're screwing us over too.
Okay, I'm going to do your CMB against their CMB. Whoever you're trying to pummel through. It's 10 plus. What's your CMB? Hold on, Natalie. I guess Natalie and if you're skeletons.
My CMD is 21 total.
Okay. So and while do a roll CM and add your CMB.
Got it. CMD?
CMB.
Oh.
Guys,
I just had an idea.
What do we know about this commander we're supposed to be going after? Could he be using magic?
Wait,
I don't remember anything about this commander.
Imagine if you guys looked like he was more of a warrior type. I mean, it is possible. I mean, next Chris does magic and he has 8 levels of warrior with him, so I mean, it is possible that he has some kind of dabble in magic, but he didn't look like a spellcaster when first looking at him.
Or he could have a wizard working for him.
I'm sorry, what was
Maybe
your
a high-level wizard, though.
What was your
so...
CMB, Natalie?
21.
So it's 10 plus 21. Okay.
Ouch.
You, for some reason, like you aren't able to get through Natalie. You try to through her,
okay.
And she stands her ground, and at that point, like you kind of turn to the skeleton or to the armor and takes a swing at you.
I rolled a 26.
I know, but you have to pass.
Her CMD is a 21, though. He should have been able to get through.
Plus 10.
It's 10.
Yeah, you have to get higher by a certain amount, I guess.
Yeah, for CM, it's 10 plus whatever CMD is, and since so pretty much, I mean, like this 5-foot human was able to stand her ground.
Wait a minute. I thought that's how you calculated CMD. 10 plus basic attack and dodge and
Yeah,
blah.
then you have to actually beat the CMD. You have to roll 10 above it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Or an HM move to get past her?
And she pretty
Pretty
much
much.
walks her way unless she actually did fight. She didn't sound like she was. And I hear a turbine going on, so
Hellion.
okay, right now, after that, this armor, like, takes a swing at you, Wah, and narrowly misses, like, gets his long broadsword and swings over your head, and you feel just the momentum coming from, like, even just the air coming from it. It was just obscene. But, it narrowly misses you. Okay, everyone at delayed action, do you guys do anything?
So are like all the armor pieces just kind of like floating where the body parts would be?
I mean,
Or-
right now, the armor piece pretty much is just kind of like it's literally floating together. It looks like a
Like there's an invisible person
Yeah.
that is inside it? Okay. That's what I figured, but
I feel like we should get out because this is something that's being magically controlled remotely, and so even if we defeat it, if we don't take out the source of the magic, then it's just gonna probably get back up.
I have no idea how to fight this thing, so I'm probably gonna start making my way toward the exit.
Okay, I mean, it's
I think
still
we
kind
need
of
to
the same-
retreat, guys.
Kind of the same situation. Like all the skeletons and all that stuff is in the way.
Well, like,
So,
That's what I said! Run for your life!
yeah, I'm starting to agree with you.
I'm gonna pull out my flail and actually attempt
Get out my
to
way!
disarm the creature.
And I'm
okay,
kind of like tell my skeletons to move out of the way
okay, you could do that.
because they didn't do anything, so they're just like.
Oh yeah! Ha ha ha.
Okay, go to the roll, and you have to roll pretty freaking high next.
This thing's way up of us in everything, isn't it?
Ad won't do it.
Like you give like a big heave ho, and you try to like you think you get like a weak spot through it, and you try to grab for it like his arm, and you notice him just pretty much just shaking his wrist as he pretty much flings you like back, like he didn't even take much effort. Okay, and after this, the armor actually does his normal swing and rolls an actual 20 on you next. And that was a 26, which didn't confirm.
Okay.
8 plus 4. You take 12 damage.
Run!
Okay, next this is your normal move.
Alright, I actually drop my flail and pull out both my longsword and my saber. And I swing. Actually, no, I don't pull out my weapons, and I cast with my free hand that my flail's not in. I actually cast magic missile at the beast.
Okay, I mean that's straight damage.
I love Magic Missile.
It's like one of the best utility spells, or best
Damaging.
bugger spells for a mage, because they can always rely on it.
Straight damage.
Okay.
And then do next to no damage.
Okay. You get missiles come out of your fingertips, and it kind of hits off the armor, and I mean, it doesn't even seem like it phases it on, but I mean, it kind of burns through, and you see kind of like this fiery glow coming from inside it.
Shoot.
Okay, Natalie. And the skeletons, like you told them to move, Villian, but where did you tell me to move? Just go ahead and move it wherever. And Natalie, go ahead and do a move.
Is my mic good?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
We can hear you now. Do I have anything on? I have nothing.
Now kind of lining the chamber back down.
So they're kind of like you see this, like they're kind of giving you like this hallway space, like kind of like skeletons on each side, kind of like almost like a military kind of like salute thing that's going on.
Yeah, like a.
I don't know exactly what it's called, but like where you see a whole bunch of just people like on both sides of you as you walk through.
Yeah.
Right now, what do you do?
I'm gonna start moving out of there now that the skeletons are out of the way. That's as far as I can move.
Okay, Vara.
Yeah, I continue with the rest of the group. I stay pointed towards the armor, but I continue to back out.
Okay, Natalie, coming from outside, you see.
I can't hear because of
Taylor.
Natalie, like as you're running out, you see like two hobgoblins kind of like across the like hallway that you guys came from, kind of like barking some orders at these two other hobgoblins running behind them. But it looks like the entrance that you guys are coming into is slowly kind of being blocked off.
Okay. This is where something I randomly picked actually kind of might come in handy. Okay, so I'm gonna giant goblin. I'm gonna keep, like running, and like while I'm running, I'm gonna yell in Goblin, "Get out of here! There's something, magic suit of armor, run!"
Okay, you yell magic suit of armor at the goblins.
Yeah, basically, get out of the way. It's gonna attack, and yeah, in
okay.
the Goblin language.
Okay, I mean it's still kind of looking over at you. Hold on. It's looking over at you. It's still kind of running towards you, and it's still kind of, it hears you, but you don't really see a reaction coming from it so far.
Okay.
Villian, hold on, Vara, you go.
I just moved. I was backing out of the room.
Okay, Villian, your turn. But if you do turn, you give an attack opportunity to do it.
I'm going to do Burning Disarm, which is one of my spells.
Okay, hold on, let me look up the actual spell description. Burning Arms.
Burning Disarm.
Burning Disarm.
Yeah. Basically, it makes metals become hot, and then you drop it, and if you do a reflex save, then you don't take damage.
Okay, so you do it to the weapon that he's holding?
Yeah.
Okay, okay, he rolls a 2 on the save, so he fails, and you do... What's your caster level?
It's, my caster level is 6.
Okay,
so it does
5d4 damage.
Yep.
That's a pretty impressive spell.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And I mean, after this happens, like you see the blade just turn into this fiery, like hot, like almost a piece of coal, and he like drops it, and you actually see like it almost sounds like a teapot as you see the like hot air kind of like go through his like armor, and you hear it's kind of like whistling through, and you actually see like parts of the armor just kind of like turn into this red hot flame as it kind of just starts trembling, and you get 11 again. Yeah.
And I take a 5-foot step back, trying to start edging out of the room.
Okay. That's a...
I'm going to take a moment before I am, like, running out to look around and see if there's anything that can be pushed on top of the armor.
There's a few, like, end tables kind of in the hallway, but, I mean, it's wooden end tables. I mean, I don't feel like it would stop a middle suit of armor.
There's like, nothing that can fall on top of it?
And not at the particular area you're at. There's the 2 staircases still left into the right, and maybe a few scattered end tables. Like on the room that you're in currently, there's all those statues of the people that were defaced, but it's in that room that all the skeletons are at right now. So you'd have to lure it into that room for that to happen.
Okay. I'm just gonna like try to leave, like moving back past everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna move to who's the green?
The skeletons?
No,
who's the character
this
in
one?
green?
Natalie.
Yeah, that's Natalie.
I'm going to move towards Natalie. I'm gonna try to move out.
Okay, you just try to follow behind her as she runs out.
Yeah.
And you pretty much see the same exact thing Natalie saw. Like you see, like probably a good 40, 50 feet out. You see 3 hobgoblins kind of like shouting orders as they are running towards your direction. And it's kind of the hallway that you guys entered through when you went into that keep.
And as I see that, I'm going to fly into a rage. Goblins!
Okay, but I mean, regardless, that's too far for you to run. You just ran about 30 feet, and that's your full move.
I just want to be in rage. That's
Okay.
all.
Yeah. Okay, and the armor takes a swing at you next.
He has
Roll a
gauntlets.
20. You are absolutely right, but he has like flaming gauntlets.
Oh no, we made him only more powerful!
Okay, hold on, let me think about this for a second. It was you don't have a 22 AC, do you?
I have a 20.
You have
Yeah,
a 20? Okay, you take 3 regular damage and 1 flame damage, so 4 damage total. It just, I mean, almost like after like he swings after you, like it kind of starts like you're wearing your robes and stuff, so it starts catching on fire a little bit, but you're able to pat out most of the flames.
He can't get to my robes.
It's
I
that's
have magical
that's right.
barrier around me.
That's right.
So
That's right. Okay.
can I actually take fire damage from that then?
I don't think. I think. I mean, does it reduce fire spell damage? I don't think it does. I
No.
think
Okay. So
just-
it's just straight spell damage. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Okay. You will go next.
I'm
Actually,
gonna.
You go ahead next.
I'm going to pick up the sword that he dropped.
Okay. I mean, it's still flaming hot. Like Villian just hold on. How long does that fiery thing last?
It doesn't last long. It magically makes it really hot and then it goes away.
Yeah, but I would think
And then
it'll
you
take
can
some
pick it
time
up.
to cool off, though. Like, I mean, like if it was burning
But
red
unless
hot.
it was made really, really hot, all like white hot, it would start losing. It wouldn't like, you know, like it.
It would still be hot.
Taylor, finish my thought.
What?
I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
I'm distracted by pretty smoke.
I mean, like, only a few seconds have passed, and I mean, even if
Okay,
it started
yeah, a few
cooling off,
seconds.
it wouldn't be cooled off. It would take at least a few minutes for it to cool off to a point where you could hold it. But okay, but what do you do, Villian?
Can I finish my turn?
Oh, sorry, next.
Yeah.
It's like I just picked up the sword, so I grab it, hold it in my hands, and actually swing at him.
The sword that he just dropped.
Yes.
Ooh, yes, that's actually sounds like a good idea.
Okay,
What am I swinging to begin with?
hold on.
That's a good question. Hopefully you can use it.
I can use pretty much all weapons.
Oh yeah, because you were a fighter
Okay,
first.
since it kind of happened the same turn, you go ahead and do a reflex save.
Oh right.
Since it was the same turn that happened when Taylor did it, so you might have to do the same turn.
I can't hear.
Man.
Taylor!
So go ahead and do a reflex save. And it's 3, it's a third level spell, so 15.
Yeah, no, I failed.
Okay, next. You take a lot of damage. You take 5d4 damage. Hold on. 1, 2, 4,
And then next, just rolled a bunch of d4s.
You take 12 damage.
Oh, yay, it's less than mine.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, immediately, like, you pick up the flay or sword, and you almost feel like you, can kind of just muddle through it, but it's just too burning hot, and, I mean, you pick it up and immediately drop it, and, you can still do a move action if you want, but I feel like that would have consumed a lot of your time.
Yeah. I'm good.
Okay, next, Lillian. Well, hold on. Natalie. Looking down.
Vara should be going before me.
Okay, Vara, then Lillian.
Do I see the goblins or?
Where are you at?
I'm in the room with the skeletons and
Not
pizza.
quite. Like, I mean, Natalie yelled that there were hobgoblins, and she's yelling at them, so you know there's some in the vicinity, but you haven't seen them yourself.
Or
Okay.
at least you know that Natalie's yelling in Goblin for some reason.
Yeah. I sit up beside her, and do I see him now?
Yeah, you see them. Probably a good 40, 50 feet out. You are actually in the range of your bow if you want. Since you have the epic bow.
I can't see them. They're still blocked for me on the map.
No, they're not. You can see them. You can see. I mean, it's a straight shot, like through the door. You could step.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try and rapid shot them.
Okay, the one in the front.
Yeah, the closest one.
Go and roll.
First attack and second attack.
Both hit. The front guy, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
the
the front guy's
closest
just
one
wearing.
to us.
Okay, I mean, he's just wearing like leather rags.
This guy, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. First shot and good shot. Damage.
Hold on, why'd you roll D20 for damage?
Oh, sorry. Getting into the swing of things. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I was just thinking how you could have done 16 damage.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty high.
That's still. You did more.
Well, I do have a plus
Okay,
6 modifier,
Hey,
so.
hold on a second. Sorry. I was just reading over the Burning Hand spell, so the item cools to its previous temperature almost instantly.
Burning Disarm?
Yeah.
Is what she casted.
Sorry not to interrupt things, but...
Oh, you're fine. Let me bring you.
Yeah, that's kind of an important detail.
It's not on the ammo this time. Almost instantly. Okay, I didn't catch that. Okay,
Probably by Nexus turn.
okay,
was
we'll
cool
go back
again.
to we'll go back to your turn after Vara. Okay, after Vara like gets these two shots out, like one of it like just pretty much goes through its head and it almost explodes like a balloon, and the other one, like, I mean, it's clearly dead, but you shoot it like straight through the heart, as like you have these like perfect like bullseye like arrow shots through this goblin, and instantly when this happens, like, you see the other hobgoblins like just scream in terror, like after their friend in front of them just pretty much exploded.
Meat bag.
Okay, brilliant.
Oh my gosh.
We're redoing next, right?
Oh yeah, next, sorry. Next.
Yeah, we need to redo that.
Take away that damage and you can actually do your attack.
Okay, so I swing the big massive sword that I picked up from him at him.
I'll be right back for a second. My cats are down.
For a second. Cat.
No,
plus 3.
you're breaking up.
Everyone broke up at once.
Hello? Am I breaking up still?
No, you're good.
No.
Yeah, it's a D10 plus, or it's a plus 3, bastard sword, so.
+3 bastard sword. This thing is coming to make needs.
So go and roll.
I'm trying to figure out what exactly I roll.
I think it's the same as your hammer, wasn't it? Because your hammer's plus 2. No, your hammer's plus
Hammer
2.
was +1.
Plus 1?
Yeah. So it'd be plus... So +3.
It's a two-handed sword, by the way, but yeah. It's an oversized bastard sword.
29.
You hit.
Oh, yes. Please tell me that sword has some nice stats.
You'll be able to find out more. I probably shouldn't even told you the +3 until you identified it, but just to make it easier for the rolling thing. So go and do that.
Yeah.
Remember, +3 to your damage on top of it.
11.
Okay, you get that bastard sword, and it pretty much, like, as you slice through it, like you cut up through the chest plate of the armor, and it actually goes through the armor. And you see, like, just intense light kind of come through from, like, where his heart would be. And you just almost, like, break it, like, almost nearly in half as you pull your sword out. And now just literally 2 halves are flying at you.
Like, we've got this, guys. This sword can actually damage this thing more than we can.
Yeah, it's a little hard to stab empty air. Or, you know, metal.
Aim at the armor pieces. That's all we need to do. There's going to have to be some kind of inscription on this to keep it afloat.
You're the one who knows the magic. I'll just start stabbing stuff. Oh, by the way, goblins incoming.
I got the goblins. I turn to face the goblins.
I'll be on goblin duty too.
I'll put myself on stab duty for the ghosty thing. Was the most eloquent sentence I've ever said in my life.
Dylan, what do you do?
I'm gonna tell my skeletons to go after the goblins, so when their turn comes around, they go after the goblins instead of standing there looking pretty. And then I'm going to touch Nex's weapon with Instrument of Agony, which is a +2 intimidate until discharge.
Okay.
And when you discharge, you nauseate the enemy for 1d4 +1 round, or sicken them.
Okay. Okay, do you do anything else? I mean, that's just your standard action, I believe. Or was it free?
I'm gonna back up a little more.
Okay, Natalie, you go.
Okay, I guess I'll turn around and go back, attack this guy.
So you charge back in there.
I charge back. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever.
I'm trying to. How do you do the distance thing?
There's a little ruler on the left. It's like 20.
Okay.
I think I only went like. Yeah.
30 feet. So you can't spend your entire. Hold on, what's your move rate? 30 feet or?
My move rate's 30. Yeah.
Okay, so you can do that in the standard attack.
Okay. Stabby stab with my daggers. Yes. So, okay. Alright, right hand, left hand. And the other of those hit?
Left hand hit.
Or the first one, I assume?
Yeah.
The one that wasn't a 16?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay, Right. Sorry, I have to keep looking everything up every 2 seconds.
You're fine. I mean, this is still kind of going back in the normal things. And after this battle, like, let's take a short break.
Okay.
Salem says hi.
Sorry, what?
Salem says hi.
Oh, hi, Cat!
There's a big black lump on my cam.
I see.
So go ahead and do damage on your dagger.
Yeah, sorry, I
think it's a,
can't find anything.
+1.
Yeah, it is a +1, isn't it?
He really likes the new house, doesn't he? Sorry, out of context.
Okay, you get your dagger and it hangs up against his, like where his abdomen would be, and
Okay.
it goes through his armor, and it would cut through flesh if he had flesh. But,
Cool.
and that's about it.
Yay.
I think it's Etsy and then Skeleton String. Or, not Skeleton, Armor String.
I'm ready. I'm gonna charge the goblin.
I just
imagine pizza as SpongeBob. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, you can charge through there. You'd be pretty much charging through the skeletons with no disregard to them.
Okay, I'm going to yell to Villian, move your damn skeletons! I'm coming through.
Would you reciprocate it, Villian? We can't hear you.
Taylor?
Taylor.
Taylor?
My skeletons haven't gotten their turn yet since I told them to go attack the goblins, so technically I don't think they've moved, so I think you can get through.
Okay, so you'd let him get through as he's yelling up to you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're able to charge through just fine, and the first goblin you meet up is actually the one that Vara just shot up. You see two goblins behind them, but I mean the one that's you're looking at is clearly dead. And you see the other hobgoblins kind of turning their back and running the other direction.
I call him
Meatbag.
I'm gonna swing my great axe and just leave him. Like, I'm gonna smash him.
Okay,
Can't make it to him.
yeah,
I don't have to leave, but you know what I mean.
you can't make it to him unless you throw something, maybe.
I have a throwing axe. Throw my throwing axe.
Do you actually have a
That might
throwing axe on you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Well, then
That's
after
a
that,
dex.
it's an attack roll with your throwing axe, but yeah, that's your dex modifiers one. It helps out. I mean, if you just go. I mean, you throw your axe. And it
Guys
just,
are trying to kill
I
me.
mean, you just when you get it out of your sheath or whatever, and you just kind of overjudge like where he's at, and you just throw it like 10 feet like over his head, like not getting close to him. And now it just kind of like you see your axe kind of like sticking to the part of the fort wall across. Okay.
Where's my throwing axe?
The armor turns or is at you next. Takes another swing and rolls a 19. Your armor's 20 for
Yes.
and it misses. Yeah, your turn next.
I swing the sword at him again.
Since it worked very well the first time.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and confirm.
No. Do I confirm?
Yeah, you confirm. And you have a plus 14, which I don't know how that's possible, but
Oh, I've got a base attack of 11 and then plus.
okay.
First
First
Plus
crit
three.
Pathfinder.
First
Yay!
They make it so to crit in Pathfinder, but
Well,
hold
to
on. I
be
don't-
fair, it's supposed to be like, whoa, you're amazing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Besides, I don't think you can roll under 4, can?
No. Well,
Okay. I mean, you can describe death however you want. I mean,
I pretty much grabbed my sword and split the armor in half.
okay. I mean, as you do it,
Again.
you see this gold like plated armor just split in half, and you see just like dozens and dozens of small jewels kind of like spread out to the floor. And at this moment, like you see his cleaver
Ooh, shiny!
come up and like go up, like just kind of disappear, like to the staircase.
What do we see come up the staircase?
The vapor that came from the armor.
Follow that vapor. That's the end. That's the end of the trail. That's the spellcaster we need to take care of.
Okay. Do you guys want to take a short break?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
5, 10 minutes.